and good morning. It's so good to see you. Let's see if I can share this. Oh, let's see if it'll come up, because I'm not so great at that. Maybe you guys can help me out. Maybe you can share the live video for me. Oh, there it is. I think I got it. Let's see if I can put it on BAM Community. There it is, posted. Thank you, Facebook, for letting me share that. I appreciate it. And welcome to Rise and Shine Qigong today, here on another beautiful Monday. I am stoked for the week. Are you ready? Are you ready for the week? If not, here's your chance. Now is your chance to rise and shine with me, Leah Williamson of Beachside Qigong and Tai Chi. It is a pleasure to be here with you on this beautiful Monday. Today I was going to focus on just breathing and stretching our way into a new week, because that's kind of what called me today. So stand on your feet, about shoulder width, toes forward, knees bent. Just relax. Notice your breathing. Here on the Monday live streams, checking in with your posture, relaxing muscles. I kind of do a free-for-all on the Monday lives. I never know what I'm going to do until I get here. But on Wednesdays, that's kind of scripted, you could say. Let's start to move in a little constant there, shifting from side to side, turning the waist, really gently waking up everything. Oh, I'm going to whack the wall. I better come forward. Really gently waking everything up. And I'm super stoked because this Wednesday, we start 6 weeks of Golden Dragon Medical Qigong. That's right, Golden Dragon Medical Qigong. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. We're gonna learn the basic set in 6 weeks, but if you have specific issues that maybe you need particular help with, I can actually give you the Golden Dragon Medical Qigong prescription for that, because Qigong is medicine. That's right. You know, there's lots of different kinds of Western medicine, aren't there? There's pills, that's what we normally think of, and liquids, and patches, and injections, and lotions. There's also interventive medicine in Western medicine, like surgery, and physical therapy can be an interventive kind of Western medicine. Well, in Eastern medicine, Qigong is actually medicine and has prescriptions. Here on the live, I don't really follow that on Mondays, but on Wednesdays, starting this Wednesday, we're going to be learning more about the Golden Dragon Medical Qigong prescriptions. But today, it's a stretch and breathe day. So after a little constant bear, remember you're in charge. Just shake out however feels right for you. And you know what? I need a massage. I'm going to start with some full body massage today. Starting here with a loose, relaxed fist. Hello, good morning. Is that you, Bam? Does I see Bam on there? Yes. Oh, you made it through the drum circle and you're awake in the morning. Good job. I already shared it on the BAM community. Let's wake up those legs though. If you were dancing all night in the full moonlight, they might be a little sore. So you might want to give them a little massage, wake them up, get them going. Bring it down here into the shins. If you can reach your feet, go there. Coming up the calves. Waking them up a little bit. Get that chi and blood flowing up. Thank you so much, hamstrings. Thank you, hips. We're going to stretch out our hips quite a bit today. Today we're doing breathe and stretch and breathe again. Hopefully we won't stop breathing through the whole thing. But then bring it up here, waking up the back a little, moving it around. Waking up the rib cage so we can breathe easier. Most people neglect this area of their body in terms of, touching it and rubbing it. Even in the shower, we don't usually give this a lot of attention around here, but it's surrounding our vital organs. It's important. But here, waking up The traps. Thank you, traps. I'm going to go really soft and kind of fast over my head and face and then bring it here. Waking up the arms, which might look really pale here in the studio. I thought they were pretty tan. I guess it's true what they say about being on camera. It washes you out. And then bringing it down to your hands, up the backside, waking up that whole arm, and then waking up the chest across to the other side. I'm so glad to be here with you, body. Thanks for doing a good job for me each and every day. Shaking it out, getting everything moving. Now, today's breathe and stretch, right? So I'm kind of making this one up as we go along. Not on Wednesday, that's a prescription. Well, not really making it up. These are all Qigong exercises. Come back here to shoulder width, toes forward, relax, bend your knees. Take 3 big sighs, just 3 big sighs. I'm going to do them with you. Breathing in. Good. Now 3 full body cleanses, palms forward. So this is sometimes called full body cleansing. So again, breathing in all we can. Letting the hands lower down the center line. This time the exhale's through the nose. So we're inhaling through the nose. We're exhaling through the nose. But if you want to breathe out through your mouth, that's okay every now and then. Just don't make it a regular habit. That's bad for us. Now let's come here. Hands on the belly, on the lower dantian, below the navel. Just let your hands rest there. Oh, I'm blocking my clock. I can't see my time. Got my mud water in front of my clock there. So for 1 minute, we're just gonna notice breathing, because today is breathe and stretch, right? So for the next minute, starting now, notice your breathing. Hopefully you're breathing from the belly. Just try to be aware of nothing but breathing. Just being aware of breathing. In and out, and in and out. That's breath work. It's only 1 minute, I promise. Just be aware of breathing in and breathing out. I'm going to be quiet and join you for the last 10 seconds. And then shake out a little. So one of the reasons I'm doing the breathe and stretch today is because I noticed my breathing was not so good today. So I'm noticing it here in the beginning. Did you feel it in your belly? Were you able to stay focused on breathing for a minute? Can you stay focused for a minute? You know, they have medicine for that, because that's considered a disorder when you can't stay focused for very long. I don't recommend taking that medicine. I recommend working on training focus on self right here. So how was your breathing as we started? So a little bit of breath work, just noticing, right? And 3 sighs. Now let's do some stretch. So I'm going to go from big stretches to small stretches. That means the big body parts to the small body parts. I'm going to start right here with my waist. I do this almost every practice I do, just to lightly tune in with how my waist and hips and low back are feeling. Notice my head is not moving. A lot of people, when I see them do this, their heads will move all over the place. It might move a little bit, but we don't want this kind of thing. That's a whole different exercise. This is a really gentle, light stretch. of the hips, the low back. If you're really feeling into it, maybe like me, as I go the other way, you might feel it into your inner ankle. I can feel that into my inner right ankle. Where do you feel it going out through your body? As I follow it up from my waist, I feel it pulling into my shoulder blades on the left. Blades as though I have two on the left, that's funny. And then circling it back. So going from big to small. So let's have a roll forward. So here, just bring the chin down. Oh, I love this one, because gravity does all the work. So go real slow, but if you shouldn't have your head to the ground, don't do it. Really let go of your muscles in your back, in your hands, in your arms, in your neck, in your jaw. Let go of the jaw muscles. Just let everything just kind of hang. Oh, thank you, gravity. That feels so good. And thank you for holding me here on the earth, gravity, or whatever does that. I'm not even sure. And then when we're ready to come up, just release the arms if you had them tucked, and then roll back up real slow, real slow. Picture your spine, that it's balanced inside you. I see every vertebrae, shiny, white, like pearls, healthy. All of the discs in between are just like the most beautiful, healthy little sponge-like cakes. They're so happy all the way up into my head that I'm gonna stretch back a little now after stretching that way. So just leaning back, maybe bringing bottom lip over top lip, only as far as is right for you. If that far strains for you, don't go that far. And then let the hands come down real slow. And gentle, yes. Oh, that felt good. So, going from big to small, let's circle our shoulders a little. A lot of people have some shoulder stuff going on. So let's stretch this big area. This is one of my favorite stretches for shoulder blades and shoulder area. Just bring the arm across the chest, hug it tight. Oh, and if it's really tight, that might be enough for you. But if you need a little more, you can have a big inhale, and as you exhale, turn your head into that stretch. Ooh, I feel that coming up here. When I turn my head, it comes up here into the front of my deltoid. Yeah, don't feel it with my head straight. And then gently release. Ah, that felt good. Shake it out. And I'm going to get the other one. Bring it across the chest. Ooh, this one's tighter. It won't go as far. And then hug it. And if that's enough for you, just stay there. Or if you need a little more, take a big inhale. Exhale, pull the arm just a little more as you turn and look. Ooh, this one's going much further down my deltoid. That side, actually farther than my deltoid. Further down into my triceps a little. Oh yeah, that feels good. And then release it. Shake it out, maybe a few more circles. Let's come into some spinal stretches. If you've been doing this with me for a while, you know there's basically 4 different ways that you can stretch your spine. We kind of sort of already did this one, right? Forward and back. We did that one already. So there's 3 more ways we can stretch the spine. Side to side. So I'm going to do this one here. Inhaling, arm up, relax. Exhaling, a little light stretch, showing my beautiful white pasty side. And then inhaling up, relax shoulders, exhaling back down. So the other side, inhaling up. I imagine my back's on a wall as I exhale so that I'm not twisting. So I'm just leaning one way and then inhaling up, nice and tall. Exhale, relax it down. So we are doing breath work. I'm going to do another one there, breathing in, because I need it. Oh, that even feels easier. Exhaling. It feels much easier, but still, I need this stretch today. Inhaling up, nice and tall. Exhale, relax the arm down. One more on this side as we inhale up. Remember, relax shoulders. Only go to your comfort level. Exhale, that inside arms can stay connected to keep us from twisting. Inhaling up and exhale, relax shoulder, float it down. So that's 2 ways to stretch the spine. What's another way that the spine moves? It does this, right? It turns. So let's do the owl stretch, one of my favorite because it gets the whole spine, bottom to top in rotation. So here, big inhale. As we exhale, turn the hips to the right. Then keep breathing, turn your shoulders. Once they stop turning, turn your head to the right. Is your weight even on your feet? You want your weight even on your feet. So your head stays right over your tailbone. You're not leaning, you're just rotating and breathing nice and slow for that deep stretch from the breath. Then bring the belly back to the front first. Try to feel your center. And then your chest, trying to feel center there. And then finally head. That feels good. But now I need to go the other way. So inhale and then exhale, turn the hips to the left. Once they stop, keep breathing, turn the shoulders to the left. Again, we're keeping the head over the tailbone. Last thing to turn is the head. So the weight should feel even on the feet. And we're just breathing deep and slow. Relax the muscles and you'll get an even deeper, fuller stretch. But then to come out, bring the belly back to front, trying to feel your center. And then the chest and shoulders, trying to feel center there. And then head, shake it out. Whew, that felt good. So that's 4 ways that we can stretch the spine. What's another? The spine also has we have these little discs, right? Cushions. So the spine can actually go up and down really lightly. Unfortunately, gravity usually takes it down. So we're gonna stretch it up. So come into holding a ball. And then inhale and flip hands up and down. And as you exhale, imagine lifting your spine up with your top hand. Elbow stays bent. Inhale, hands come together. And then exhale, flip top hand up. And imagine lifting your spine. Can you feel that inside you? I do. Inhale, hands come together. I'm going to do a few of these. And then exhale. Picture your spine is growing taller, like the pressure comes off those discs, those little cushions. And then inhale, hands to center. And exhale, gently lift. So it's not this, I see a lot of people do that in the beginning. No, stay centered, elbows stay bent. So my elbows are pretty long right here, but they're still bent, and that helps to keep it soft and relaxed. Inhaling, hands come together. I'm going to do 1 more on each side. Exhale, lift your spine. Anti-gravity. Inhale, hands together for the last one to even it on the other side. Exhale, gentle stretch up, lifting, and then exhale, come back to holding this ball, and then let the hands lower. I feel compelled to do another exercise, which I wasn't thinking of earlier, called spinal breathing. This is called spinal breathing in Qigong. While we're on the spine, our hands are in this position. We have a soft fist, and we're not using any effort. A lot of times people come here and they go, right? And this, we're not using any effort when we do it. So don't feel like it's, work hard. This is not Damo 18. This is real soft and real relaxed. So here as we inhale, we just open, helping to expand our lungs to breathe in more. And then on exhale, we round the spine as we kind of tuck back in. So we inhale, open gently, and then we exhale and kind of tucking in the tailbone, rounding the spine. So inhale, you could say extending the spine, and then exhale, you could say flexing the spine. Spinal breathing, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. I really like this one. I'm glad it popped in. Breathing in and breathing out. And I said earlier, one of the reasons I'm doing this today, this focus on breathing, is because I'm having some issue. I noticed today I'm not breathing so well. So I want to notice my breathing in the beginning like I did, and then stretch and do a little breath work while I'm stretching. And then I'm going to notice how that affected my breath. So I'm going to do one more breathing in to open, extending the spine, and then breathing out, tucking the spine in flexion. And then I'm just going to stand up, open my fists, and shake out today. So we're stretching from big to small. We kind of stretched up here in the shoulders, but let's stretch a little smaller, shaking out the hands a bit to get some nice blood flow in there. And then here, opening up the wrists. So I get really close so that you can see. Don't let your palms touch. Good morning, Jan. It's good to see you. I hope your wrists feel good. Going the other way. Real gentle, softly stretching out the tendons, all those tiny little ligaments between the bones in there. And now stretching out the hand very lightly. So here, again, super gentle, pulling the hand towards you. Don't go so far that it feels like a hardcore stretch. These structures are really small and delicate. Right here, right? So you want to be very gentle with them. So I'm going to do one more this way. Oh, that feels good. And then I'm going to go the other way. After a little shake, I'm going to grab these fingers and lightly pull them towards me. Again, light is key. You don't want to hurt these very delicate structures. And then shake it out. I'm going to do the other hand. I'm not going to do every finger today. I'm just going to gently open this hand. Just enough to feel that soft stretch, and then shake it out. I'm going to do it again because I need this. I'm doing what I need today. I need to breathe, focus on my breathing, and stretch out. So I'm going to stretch the other side. Yeah, pulling it lightly, not so hard that it feels like a hardcore stretch, just real gentle and soft. And then shake that out. Let's stretch the thumbs, bringing the thumbs inside the fist, and then gently, not with any force, just slowly bringing the pinkies towards the floor. Feeling that stretch all through here. I really feel it. And then let go. I'm going to do another one because I'm going to use my hands a lot today, so I want that to be ready for my day. So after stretching big, then I'm stretching small and then shaking out. And you know what else I'm going to do today? I'm going to sit down to do most of the stretches for the legs. But the first one is kind of hard to do sitting. So I'm going to do it standing, but I'm going to use the wall because my balance is a little off. So I'm going to stretch the front side here by just holding on to my leg. And if that's challenging, if you're watching and that's hard, you can just go here and enjoy that stretch there. But if you can stand a little more, bringing the heel towards the butt with the legs parallel. Ooh, that feels so good. And then release and bring the knee back further to stretch a slightly smaller muscle set, the hip flexors. And then letting that go. And I'm going to stretch the other side too, so I'm going to turn around. Get stable. You don't have to hang on if your balance is really good. Let go and keep working on balance. And if this is enough to just hold on to your foot, then stop there. But I'm going to gently bring my heel towards my butt. Ooh, that feels nice. Really feel that towards my knee quite a bit, stretching lower towards my knee, and then release, and I'm going to bring it back. See that? I feel up much higher, closer to my pelvis, to my hip, which is where I think I need that a lot today. And then I'm going to let that go. But you know, sometimes I'm working in the office, and or it's raining and I don't want to go out, I don't want to stand up, or I don't want to make a lot of noise, I don't want to go far, but I want to still stretch my legs. So it's really easy to just do this. Take a foot forward and inhale nice and tall. That alone is great. And then exhale, leaning forward, reaching out. So you can do this standing too. You can do the exact same thing standing, but I'm going to do it seated today. Show a little variation in what we have to offer with Qigong. And then inhale, upright. I feel like I'm going to do that one twice too. So another big inhale, exhale forward, only to comfort. If you can reach your toes, it's good to pull your toes towards your face, because that's going to give even more stretch through the back of the leg. Wow, that feels so good. I feel it all the way from my Achilles up through the top of my hamstrings, and then release, inhaling up, and then getting the other leg here, stretching it out, trying to stay in the frame. Toe is up, inhaling. My knee is not locked, but it's fairly straight as I exhale, coming forward. I don't want to lock that knee that's extended. Just keep it fairly straight. The more bend there is, the less stretch you'll feel through the back of the leg. Again, if you can grab your toe and pull it forward, you'll get more stretch, but then inhale to release. Exhale, relax. Let's do another one. Maybe on this one you'll grab the toe. So inhale up and exhaling forward. And again, you can do this standing on one leg and just reaching towards the toe that's lifted. And then ready to come out, we inhale up and relax. Exhale, bringing in the foot. The best stretch I know for all the hip here, and it really affects the low back, is this one here. It works best seated. So put your ankle on your knee, your foot is flat, other foot is flat, and just right there, just that right there, I feel stretch all through the back of this hip that my hand is resting on the knee. And you might feel it even up here. If you're really tight, you won't be able to get that knee down. So if you're really tight, the goal is to just slowly, gently breathe and assist that in going down, but relax. The key is not to push it with your hand. The key is to relax the muscles back here, right? Relax those. Really focus on breathing in and then breathing out and relaxing. Breathing in, nice and tall, and then breathing out and relaxing. And as I'm doing that, I'm pressing down on my knee, breathing in, and breathing out and relaxing. That press down on my knee really brings more stretch through the hip. But I'm going to go one step further. Maybe this is too much for you. You're the boss, right? So inhaling tall, exhaling with a little lean forward. Oh yeah, that takes it considerably farther, that stretch. And I feel it in a slightly different portion of my hip, more in the back side of the hip. That feels really good. So I'm going to inhale up tall and exhale, relax. I'm going to do that lean forward one more time. So big inhale and then exhale with good posture forward. It is a little gentler the second time. I can go slightly further. And then maybe you can go straight forward and onto your leg. That's not me today. Some days, not today. Apparently that's why I need to breathe and stretch today. And then inhale upright. And exhale, release that leg. If it got a little tense, just give it a massage, let it go. Because now we're going to stretch the other one. Same thing. So again, if this is as far as you get, that's a little not good for you. That will affect you in a bad way over time. So we want to slowly breathe in and out, relaxing all these muscles, maybe adding with a little push from the hand, breathing in and breathing out. But you have to relax the inner thigh as well. But you might not be able to bring it all the way flat, and that's okay. Just know there's some work to be done if you want to feel your best as you continue going forward in life. Because that, if you can only get here, that's going to build up and create a lot of problems in the long run. We want to be able to bring that flat. And as I inhale and exhale, I'm gently pushing on, not really my knee, not on the joint, but on the bone up here, the femur. And I feel more stretch. But I'm going to take it a little further as I inhale nice and tall. Exhale, leaning forward. Feels really good through the whole back side of my hip. And then inhaling upright. And exhaling, relax. Setting my legs up for success today for every step. Inhaling. And exhaling forward. Yeah, I noticed as I was walking and going about my morning before coming in that I was really kind of stiff and I wasn't breathing well. So then inhaling upright and exhale down. Like it was just challenging to breathe. So I thought we'd focus on breathe and stretch. So, you know what? Let's go even smaller. Few of us stretch our feet. Feet are so important. And one of the best ways to stretch them is like this. You can just put the ball of the foot down and just kind of circle. That's going to stretch the ankle and the foot, going both directions. If you're barefoot and if you have the flexibility, this is the way to go. Flip the toes over so that now you're kind of resting on the top side of your toes, circling. Ooh, that feels really good, going in both directions. So in the camera, it looks like I'm on the point of my toe, but I'm not. It's actually bent down. I'm not on the point of it, and circling both directions. Stretching out the toes. They're so important for our balance, and they get neglected a lot. So I'm going to do my other one here. First, I'm going to do it touching the ball of the foot, circling the ankle in both directions. Thank you, ankle, for holding me up after this, because I'm going to get up after this and start moving. I'm breathing some more. And then flip the toes over. If they're super tight, that's not so good in the long run. So we want to stretch them out, circling in both directions. But you know if that's right for you or not. Some people, this is not right for them to do. It depends on your body. But I'm just going from big to small stretches today and then wiggling the toes. Thank you, toes. I'm putting my flexible shoe back on and standing up now because I have sat down enough. And now it's time to get moving. But first, after the stretch, I'm going to see if that made a difference in my breathing. Just stretching. So like we did before, I'm just going to bring my hands onto my belly, and for 1 minute, starting now, I'm just going to notice my breathing. Notice breathing in and breathing out. And if it's changed at all, just from stretching. Mine has. It's easier to breathe from my belly now. But it's still not as easy as it normally is for me. It's just a minute. And while standing and just noticing breathing or sitting and noticing breathing is breath work because it slows it down, I'm going to do some breath work exercises to really get my breath flowing. I'm going to go with the Warriors 9 breath method because it's morning and I want to get everything pumped up and ready for the day. So here in a horse stance, coming into the deer antler posture. And I think it's just people who know it with me today. There's only a couple people here. Jen and Trisha, I think, is all I see popping up. So I'm just going to do it. So on 3, breathing out everything through the mouth. 1, 2, 3. I lost my balance. 9. Coming into still breathlessness, not breathing in. Until I have to, and then returning to a more normalized breath for a few. And then I'm going to do it again. So as we breathe out on 3, it's through the mouth, and then the warrior's breathing is all through the nose. I lost my balance because I looked down at the ground. Looking down tends to send us to the ground, as I just demonstrated. So I'm going to keep my eyes up and on the camera this time, breathing out on 3. 1, 2, 3. Five to the throat, 6 to the head, 7 to the top, 8 just above, 9, breathe in all you can. Then let it all go. Become breathless, empty. Feeling that pressure build, but staying relaxed. Breathing in when you have to, coming back to just relaxed breathing. Let's do one more set. I think I'm going to be quiet and do it because I just really want to do it. So let's do it together. You want to do it with me? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Coming back to normal breathing. In fact, walk your feet in, back to Wuchi. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring the hands back to the belly. Is there any difference in your normal breathing after doing 9 breath method? I'm going to be quiet and notice for a few seconds myself. Yep. Huge difference for me. Much easier for me to breathe deep and slow from my belly now. And we didn't breathe deep and slow from the belly as the exercise, did we? Nope. We did the opposite. That's the beauty of yin and yang. So, I worked out most everything else. I'm going to go for it. It's time. Journey to 100 push-ups. Today marks 2,400 push-ups in the lives alone this year. If you've been doing them with me this year, 2,400 today. If you stay with them on just the lives, by the end of the year, you'll have done over 100,000 push-ups. That's freaking badass, if you ask me. So if you want to start here, making it super gentle and easy on the wall, go for it. I'm not, because I've been doing that as my first set all year long. But we're getting into the year now, so my first set is on the floor. But it's still really fairly gentle and easy, because I'm still doing it in 3 sets. First one really fast and wimpy. So are you ready? To boost up your chi, to get yourself going for the day. Because if you're not awake yet, this is going to wake you up. Ready? Here we go. Good posture is important, but stay relaxed and breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. My pants are sliding. 33, I think, and then stop. Oh, my pants are sliding. And then relax. Picturing all of your energy flowing from your hands back into your body. Calm down your breathing. We're just going to rest for a few seconds. So really take advantage of being still, relaxing, and recovering fully. For just a few seconds, because we're going to get to 100 today. So that was 33. So inhale, separate palms, exhale, lower hands, and get into your fabulous position here. I'm going to use my bare knees so I don't slide this time. And we're going to do our second set. Let's make it 34. I was supposed to do 34 on the first one. Let's do 34. Fast and easy, not full out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And then I'm going to stop. Maybe you're going all the way to 100, but I'm going to do it the easy way, the Qigong way, and take a break. And picture all of my energy just coming right back into me through my palms. Slowing down the breath. Consciously slowing down the heart. It really only takes a few seconds to fully recover when you train yourself to. And that's really important. Have you ever been in a situation where you experience kind of shock and trauma and it took you a long time to recover? The more you focus on recovering when your heart is beating fast, even if it's just from push-ups, if your heart is beating fast and you're breathing really fast, the more you focus on slowing it down, the easier it is to recover from like shock and trauma and disturbing things. And we all get that in life. So next set, inhale, exhale to lower. Last set, we got this. It is so much easier to do it together than to do it alone. 100 push-ups, Rockstar Monday. So let's make it happen right now. So I'm going to slow it down at the end and make them a little more challenging for myself, just to keep growing stronger. So, but I'm going to start fast and easy with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, getting deeper, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. And then relax, picturing your heart slow down, your breathing slowing down, and all of my energy coming out of my hands that are now pretty hot. I'm really picturing that as shimmering waves of heat energy going into me so that I'm really reabsorbing that. Maybe I should be working on strengthening my tongue. All this talking I do to lead session should be enough. But then I'm going to have a big inhale, open hands, exhale, lower. And just shake out a little. Shake out my pants that are a little tight there. And now I'm going to come right back here to where I started, because I said this whole session today was about me being able to breathe better. So, truly, so I'm going to come right back here Hands on belly. And for 1 minute, just notice breathing again. Is it any easier to breathe in and out? Try to stay focused on just breathing in and breathing out for the next 40 seconds. That's all it is. Are you still able to stay focused on your breath? It hasn't even been 1 minute. That is 1 minute. Let's do something else before we close. Where do you feel your breath? As I was standing there quietly, I was noticing how far out in my body I felt my breath. From my lung area, which is really what's doing the expanding, right, with the breath going in and out, but it affects the belly. If I'm really relaxed, I can feel that move out and in. I can also feel my normal breath in and out my nose, up into my neck, and into the back of my skull. When I breathe in and out, I can feel it through the backs of my shoulders. Not on my torso, but on the limbs themselves. When I really notice, I can feel the breathing into my quads. I can feel it on my left quad more than my right, which is my indication that I'm using way too much muscle in my right hip to stand up, because I can't feel my breath further than that. In a lot of Qigong literature, it's referred to breathing from the heels. That sounds really odd when you first think about what is breathing from the heels. Breathing from the heels means that we are so utterly at ease and relaxed, just being, and that we're breathing so fully and deeply with our normal breath that we feel it all the way down into our heels. Do you feel that? I do a little bit today, but not very much. Some days I can really feel it into my heels, but not today. But my breath has definitely improved from what we've done today. So I'm going to give myself a little love. Good job. Good job, mind, body, doing what you needed today. You know, I was noticing that I wasn't breathing well, so I decided to stretch, because I know that that affects all of the fascia around my lungs and my respiratory system, and that did help my breathing. Thank you so much, knees, for being with me. And then the breath work really brought it home. Thank you so much, toes. Thank you so much, back of legs. I love you, each and every part, all the way around my beautiful hips and back down again on the outside. All the way around my beautiful ankles and back up again on the inside. I love you so much, body. It's amazing to me what I've put you through back, and you still just keep holding me up. Thank you for that. I'm so grateful for each and every beautiful, pearly, shiny vertebrae being strong and holding my head on each and every day. I'm grateful for my brain, housing my beautiful mind and helping it to function more fully. Thank you so much. Amazing eyes. So here I'm going to take a little time, because I have it, and I'm going to imagine just wiping out any gunk from there, getting rid of anything obscuring my vision, my perspective today. I want to be open to new ways of seeing things. Thank you, eyes. Thank you so much, nose and mouth, that I don't abuse you too much. Thank you, ears. I'm going to take the time and really massage them today. I'm going to pull them all the way around. I'm going to pull them away from my skull and just kind of give them a little twirl between my thumb and finger. Because that I know is a full body massage. I'm going to get right up inside the ear, grabbing and pulling. And everything's feeling pretty good. Nothing's really tender or crunchy, which lets me know, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good today. And then stroking lightly down the throat. So here at the throat, be sure and do it correctly. So many people don't. The correct way is to be very soft and gentle from the collarbone, from the jawline down to the collarbone, just with the tips of the fingers. And the slower you do it is actually better. Some people are like that. That does nothing. This really soft and gentle and slow, that is really, really good for your lymphatic system and other stuff too. If you have sinus or allergy issues, it can help. Thank you, neck and throat. And then here I'm going to thank my arms. First bicep out to my beautiful hand. Thank you for working good today. Coming up the backside, encouraging that meridian energy flowing up and around to my heart, and then back out the other side. Thank you, arms. You're doing a great job today. I'm really happy that you know how to heal yourself, because I have abused you a lot of my life, but I'm getting better about that. I'm learning as I go. Thank you, heart, for your patience with me, for your kindness to me, because I abused you a lot when I was much younger, and here we are still together. Thank you, lungs, for breathing better. Thank you, whole body, for getting me into another beautiful day, another great week. I'm excited for this week. I am. So many opportunities to perform our art and perfect our lives. Thank you, body, for letting me be alive to do that today and all week long. I'm predicting I'm going to be here all week, but who knows? I really hope to be here Wednesday to start the Golden Dragon Medical Qigong, and maybe I will see you there. So for 6 weeks, we'll be doing Golden Dragon Medical Qigong on the Wednesdays. I'm going to do the 10 basic exercises just as the routine. But if there's something specific that you have an issue with, it could be that Golden Dragon Medical Qigong has an actual Qigong prescription for that particular issue. I'll be talking more about that on Wednesday. For now, I hope you have a super fabulous Monday. Truly, it was a pleasure. Thanks for joining us, Jan. And Jennifer, good morning, Jennifer. Good to see y'all. Have a great day.